We have put forward a nomination for the Behind the Scenes Award, and we have nominated Anne McConnell, Assistant Director of HR, Seamus Wade, Assistant Director of Finance, and Monica Smith as a representative of a team of functional specialists. Monica is our payroll manager, and they together, along with a range of other people in the HR and Finance directorates, they have introduced very successfully the new HR, payroll, travel and subsistence system, and we've done that as the first trust in Northern Ireland. So this has shown extremely high levels of leadership and expertise to allow us to introduce that within our trust.
We have very deliberately made this a joint nomination, in that both staff within the Finance Directorate and staff within the HR Directorate have worked over the last 2 years to develop and procure and implement the most significant IT change in finance and HR in the last 30 years. So it's been a very significant development, and this nomination is a small recognition of all of the work that very many people within finance and the HR directorates have actually carried out.
I nominated Chris Young for the Staff Recognition Awards for the Behind the Scenes Award. There's a number of reasons why I've done this. He supports myself as a clerical officer, and he also supports the tissue viability team. He's been instrumental and pivotal in the development of systems to help support staff on the front line, improve the patient experience and improve their quality of care. These systems help staff use, analyse and to look at practices and information to then help them develop action plans to change their practice. This has involved a number of key quality and safety initiatives, one of these being the productive ward. Chris was a very important resource in relation to the ward staff, looking at their practice, identifying better ways of working in order to improve and increase the length of time that they spent actually caring for the patients. Another key quality and safety initiative that Chris has been involved in has been in the development of helping to collate and analyse the data in relation to the prevention of pressure ulcers. This has enabled the tissue viability team and the ward staff to look at ways in order to help prevent pressure sores, thereby improving the patient's outcomes and the patient's experience.
I nominated Russell for the Behind the Scenes Award because of Russell's excellent service to the Trust in the area of decontamination services. In recent years, Russell has been pivotal in the modernisation of the decontamination services, and along with his team, he's introduced very innovative and new technologies to the areas of HSDU and all. Russell's role was critical to the success of the whole service, and of course we were the first in Northern Ireland to achieve many awards throughout the year, and without Russell none of this would have been possible. Russell, I'm absolutely delighted that you've been nominated for the Behind the Scenes Award, and I'm delighted that the Trust is recognising your very important and pivotal role within the decontamination services in the last several years.
I nominated the catering team at the South West Acute Hospital for a Staff Recognition Award. The reason I nominated them is that they, on a day-to-day basis, provide nutritious food and beverages to patients, staff and clients every day. They're based in the basement of the hospital, and they provide on a daily basis 1,300 meals per day, 365 days a year. They've overcome many challenges as we transferred to the new hospital. They had lots of challenges in power failures, equipment breaking down, moving to a new menu, moving to a new style of cooking, and all of those they embraced fully. They team are responsible for the development also of the staff restaurant and the coffee shop in the new southwest, which has very much become the hub of the hospital. It's an area that they have created where staff and visitors and patients can come and relax and meet up with colleagues. They provide a very good quality of food within that staff restaurant. The catering industry has also seen lots of challenges this year, in that we had the horse meat scare, we've had food poison outbreaks, and this has resulted in our team having to change lots of menus and adapt processes and practices to meet the challenges that these have set us.